out from the Olympia and pretty depleted right now, but we're gonna get a shoulder workout out in that anyways. So let me introduce you to my training partners. As everybody knows, Tom Prince I've been training with, but he's out sick right now. I think he's just camera shy myself. But I got a couple of young guns here, my training partners. Big Dave Pruitt, gonna be one of the young up-and-comers here, and Chris Cook, another guy coming up the ranks. Look out for these two guys to be on the Olympia stage, probably in the next, I don't know, what, 2-3 years?
Next year, baby.
Next year, why not? So
1 year.
we're trying to get some workout in here and let's pump it up a little bit. My name is Bob Cicherillo. I just turned pro about 2 years ago. I'm from New York originally, and making my way out here in Los Angeles now for about the last year. Geez, I've been training for total, this will be my 24th year of training now. I broke into the amateurs back in '87, and it took me until 2000 to actually turn pro. So I don't have your kind of overnight success story, but I guess it could be you know, viewed as a lesson in not giving up. But you know, it was always my goal to make it to the Olympia, and I made that dream come true this year, qualifying at the Southwest Texas show and the Night of the Champions with 2 runner-ups. And so you know, I'm just ecstatic to be in the Olympia finally and realizing my dream. And I intend to make the best of it. You know, I'm not going there and you know, just going to be happy to be there, you know, and you know, that type of thing. So I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be fighting for, you know, to get as high as I can up on that ladder. So. Man, this depletion stuff sucks. Thanks, Chad. I'm 6 foot tall even. Weight right now is probably around the 250 to 255 range. It kind of fluctuates. We've been looking to come in at right about 250. When I say we, I'm talking about Chad Nichols, obviously one of the top nutritionalists in the world, and my training partner, Tom Prince. So we're looking to bring me in right about 250 and about 15 to 20% drier and harder looking than the Night of the Champions. So if we can get that done, I think we'll have a good shot at breaking into that top 6. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. Ah. Go. 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 Oh. You said this stuff was easy. Pretty much, unlike a lot of bodybuilders, my weight doesn't fluctuate and vary a whole lot. My weight will go anywhere from where it is now at about 255 to maybe top end about 280. That's for a few reasons. One, my body's natural tendency is to not put on a whole lot of weight. Two, I do, you know, I do some acting and some commercial work, and for that you almost need to be leaner, or you'll just look too bulky on the screen. And that helps. Plus, I do a lot of appearances for GNC, you know, my sponsoring company, and I just think it's good promotion and good for the business, you know, to show up at these competitions and looking like a bodybuilder. I think everybody realizes you're not going to be in contest shape, but I think you can represent yourself and your company well by, you know, being in a little bit better condition, and that seems to go a long way with the industry. Week left. Down to my last notch. That's it, Mitch. No more. Stay right with me on the reps, Dave. What? Stay right with me on the reps. Let the bar keep moving. Whew. Go, get big.
Yep. Boom. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Hey. Hey. Oh. Shh.
Push, push.
Yeah. Shh.
Come on.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Training, what we did this year isn't a whole lot different. One thing we did do is we cut down on the amount of sets, especially right about this time, you know, anywhere from 3 weeks out into the show. Where in the old days, we used to kind of beat ourselves into the ground with doing more sets and more cable work and you know, no days off. I think now we're a little smarter than that. The body needs rest, it needs to recuperate, especially now when you're not getting the calories in and you may not necessarily have a lot of carbohydrates coming in at this period. So it's a good time to really kind of take the other approach and back off the training a little bit. Don't beat yourself into the ground. This way, when you show up on the stage, you don't have that you know, beat, emaciated look, and you have a nice, strong, healthy appearance. And I think that's going to pay off in dividends in another week.
Yeah. Yeah.
One. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah. Whew. Yeah.
That's my girl, Tiffany. Getting ready for the Big O coming up next week. So my honeycombs will make sure I'm doing everything right and busting my ass.
Cooking his chicken.
Cooking the chicken.
Alright, see you later.
One of the reasons amongst the bodybuilding that I decided to move out to the West Coast is I've always had an interest in doing movie work, acting work, commercials, things like that. And definitely there's way more opportunity here than back on the East Coast. And so far it's been pretty good. I've done a few commercials, one being a GMC Chevy truck commercial this year, which is national, so if anybody sees it out there, that's me in there. And I did a couple of small movies that should be coming out probably in the fall, maybe the next 2 to 3 months. And it's a nice foot in the door, and who knows, you know, if there's any you know, producers out there watching this tape, you know, let's do a modern day Hercules or something like that. Can't be any worse than Hercules in New York, that's for sure. You know, there's been a lot of great bodybuilders who have gone the movie route. Arnold obviously being the most notable, Lou Ferrigno, who's actually helped me out with some of my preparations, Ralph Moeller, you know, the list goes on and on. Roland Kickinger, Gunther's done quite a few things. And, you know, there is a market for this type of thing. And I think it's only going to get bigger and better, and I like to just be there and be prepared if it does come my way.
Burns. Stuff ain't no fun when you're low carbon. You know what, Chris? It doesn't matter. Low carbs, high carbs, no carbs. The important thing is we'll be at the Olympia. T minus a little more than a week. 8 days, baby. 8 days. Lightweight. It's all there.
Ouch. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Time to pose.
Yeah, it's alright doing a shoot for air job, so great.
Beautiful, eh? Get the press another week.
Yeah, you look good, man. Thanks for coming. See you.
I'd like to give a couple of special thanks out there for helping me out for my preparations and realizing my dream of making it to the Olympia stage. First and foremost, I'd like to thank, obviously, my family and friends for being there in my corner and supporting me all these years. They've been nothing but great to me and stuck with me through thick and thin. And now that we finally made it to the top, it's good that they're all going to be there in Vegas supporting me. And it means the world to me that they're going to be there. And it just makes the whole event that much greater. When you have people that you love that are there by your side. My girlfriend Tiffany Rumley has been nothing but fantastic and supportive, and I couldn't be prouder for her, not only putting up with me, but helping out in any way she can, from meal prep to assessing my physique. My training partner, Tom Prince, again, I couldn't have even been here without his help. He helped me get ready for the May shows, and even though he had a couple problems with having to get some knee surgery that kept him out of the Olympia this year, he stuck by me and made sure that I was at my best, going into this competition. And Chad Nichols, obviously, for his help, being my nutritional, guidance. He's hopefully the guy that's going to be dialing me in, making sure that I'm bone dry on game day, and giving me my best shot to place as high as I can against the best guys in the world. Again, there's just numerous people to thank, but those are some of my closest ones. And just looking forward to going there, experiencing the whole Olympia thing. I got a couple of buddies that are in the show, most notably being King. So it's going to be kind of fun. We haven't been on stage since '99 together. We were in the Nationals as amateurs. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And, may the best man finish on top. Hey, we'll still go out and get a bite to eat afterwards. You know that. So, I'll see everybody in Vegas. And hopefully I'll be in the money.